Anthony Lee, Chairman of the New Zealand Knights. For those of you that don't know me, I'd just like to thank you for this opportunity. We thought it would be appropriate to give you some idea of how well Charlton's been received down here in the first 4 weeks since we started the Hyundai A-League. So thanks very much, and hope you enjoy the little compilation we put together for you. Thanks.
Well, one of the positives of the Knights being in the A-League is, of course, their association with Charlton. We asked the Deputy CEO, Nigel Capeland, out of all the teams you could pick in the world, why the Knights?
Well, first of all, I think we recognise the strength of management that they've got with Anthony Lee and Brian Catson. They've taken it over, they've got a vision.
Charlton being a part of the community and vice versa, how important is it for a football club to be a part of the community around them?
I think it's very important. It will be a stepping stone for the younger lads as well, if they see that we're working together with a team in the English Premier League. I mean, that's the biggest league in the world. So that's, for the club, it's excellent.
Do you follow the Premiership much?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely follow the Premiership. Definitely, you know, keep an eye on who's doing what in the league, and like to know, you know, who's winning and who's losing, so to speak.
Have you kept up to date with your sister club, Charlton?
I have indeed.
All right. Well, just in case you've missed it, this is what's going on at Charlton.
Now Jerome Thomas, urged on by a passionate crowd. Ramadan gets the better of Carvalho. The closest that Charlton have come.
Well, last week we spoke to Charlton Deputy CEO Nigel Capeland about their association with the Knights. This week we talk about the Charlton Academy.
If you know where the Millennium Dome is and you know where the Thames Barrier is, we're there. So in terms of sighting your mind, you say, right, the Dome is...
Especially when you're kicking off a new season, or new players coming into the squad, new coach, new structure, particularly for the Knights and the likes of Charlton, who have started very well in the Premier League. Looking to build a relationship with the Knights, and you know, like young players like Jeremy and you know, Sam Jasper and Jeremy Brockie and those sort of guys, hopefully getting a chance to have a go at you know, Jeremy's obviously been there before, but get another go, get another stab at it.
I was actually going to ask you that, Jeremy. How does the prospect of possibly developing something with Charlton, or maybe going over, sound to you?
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I'm 22 now, so I'm not really a spring chicken anymore. But the young boys, like Jeremy Brockie's only 17.
22 so, and you're over the hill, eh?
Well, he knows what I'm talking about.
Trying your 30s, buddy. All right, well, another huge positive of the Knights entering the A-League, of course, is their association with Charlton Athletic, a team in the English Premier League.
And Jerome Thomas plays a wonderful ball through the middle. Kylie's come out, but he hasn't claimed it. Johansson will equalise for Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I think, you know, the relationship with Charlton is, I think Charlton, you know, ideally would love to get another Ryan Nelson or two out of New Zealand football. I think, you know, that's a relationship they can see. They've seen what Ryan's done at Blackburn.
Any of the young New Zealand football players who we might have watching the program today, in a few years' time, they might get the opportunity to go over there and trial for Charlton.
All right, well, we've seen the Charlton Academy, we've seen the Knights Academies. Now let's see how Charlton is getting on in the EPL.
And there's no offside here against Darren Bent. He's got a chance against the goalkeeper he knows very well in Kelvin Davis. It's still Bent, he scores!
You've got some like young academy players.
Yep.
Involved, of course, with the Knights, and you've got the link with Charlton as well, and a couple of them, of course, Sam Jasper and Chris Bryant.
Yep.
Do they like? What's it like playing with you know, quite some young guys?
No, they're real good prospects. Yeah, they're really good players. Both playing different positions. Sam's more of a defender midfielder, and Chris Bryant's a striker. But both good prospects, and look to have a lot of talent, and you know, good for New Zealand boys to be playing.